Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. We are here to take this castle so that we can let Grain in with her army. But on the way we're attacking those around the outside that would have reinforced those inside the castle. So we just had a fight here and we are now doing some looting of their campsite. Before we continue to explore the rest of the local area, make sure there's no other surprises out here. Willow bow, is that any good? I'm assuming no. It is not. Okay. Anything up here? We can't climb up that. We have to walk around this way. Sure. Let's stay away from the castle walls themselves. Just in case. That was some cloth armor that's also, yep, terrible. Yeah, I don't know why we can't go up and down that. Alright, no other secret way in. I think we do have to just go through this front door. It should be safe to break down the door now. Alright, let's break down the gate. The gate is less sturdy than it looks. It takes less than a minute to break through it. Well, they certainly heard us coming. Ah, Leofric. Sorry, dude. Leofric stands surrounded by his warriors, sword and shield in hand, and a look of steely determination on his face. For once, he isn't smiling. I thought it might come down to this. I didn't know if Constantine would send you or Grain, but I'm sure I must kill her as well before this is over. I don't want to kill you, Leofric. Just stand aside and let me open the gate. He's not going to do that. If you cannot defend your land, you are unfit to rule it. When I am your king, things will be better. I plan to kill her myself. Once you and Leofric fall, she will be all that stands in my way. Or just, I'm not here to talk. I don't want to kill you, Leofric. Just stand aside and let me open the gate. You know I can't do that. My sworn duty is to protect Leofric. You will not pass through this castle while I hold it. As if on cue, a ferocious war cry reverberates through the hills. Outside the walls, the rest of the Northumbrian force scrambles to mobilize. Your allies have arrived. We have to get that gate open so our allies can reach us. Leofric raises his blade and the rest of the warriors follow suit. Do not let the Vikings through. Our reinforcements will be here soon. Enemy reinforcements will arrive in 7 turns. Open the gate for our allies. So presumably, if we get to the gate, we can break it open. It's my guess. Ife is in front, sure. So what do we have? 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4. You guys are terrible. Leofric's an 8. 4, 4, 4. So is that like Grain right out there? I guess I can't really zoom in and see. Those are allies. I don't know. I'm gonna assume so. So yeah, Leofric is the biggest concern among this group. Now I need Ife out of the way, because she is blocking everyone else's movement. Yeah. Let's put you here. You could probably shoot them if they were standing. Because I don't really want to shoot the shield guys. Too high of a chance of them blocking. So we'll go with your ranging shot. Not a kill. Well, darn. Probably be a kill for me. Also not. Alright then. For the rest of you. You could move forward into some cover. Which I'm not opposed to. Let's say we put you here into cover. That still forces them to move forward, so they won't be able to get their full turn attacks. Move Gunner here. And have him do a shout to give us our DR. Then Nefia, you can take this full cover. Actually, if I just put you here, I could use extend. Hit you, which I may as well. Nice. Yeah, so I don't quite get the kill either. So we're gonna have both of us attack you to take you out. Ooh, swift. Does that mean I get a second attack? It does. Well then. What do I do with you then? You don't have a good shot on anyone. Just him. I mean, we can go with the fire arrow again. Should probably get you into cover. Except that means they would be able to just get up to her to attack, so probably not. It's fine. Lastly, you, Rospa. Step forward a touch and go with the demoralize. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, you cured the demoralized, sure. So they've got one archer that's able to take a decent shot. Demoralize on us. Makes sense. Alright. Nefia, you could attack through and not actually do much. Huh. That is quite surprising. Normally you do quite a lot more damage than that. Let's have you do the Thor's shout. I do want this one gone so that Ife isn't in danger. They have so much damage reduction. You would think our weapons would have a decent amount of armor piercing, but I guess not. Because yeah, I don't have anything that deals with armor piercing. I could do a 1-2 to get 2 attacks off on you. I could shoot you, which would make you harried. Or likely would make you harried, which I think helps with our damage. Oh, I should have gone with the quick shot. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, you're harried now, which I think does increase your damage. Not enough. You should be doing enough to finish them off. Alright, that means you're now free. Do I go with that? Quick shot there. Only 60%. Oh, because you're demoralized. Yeah, then maybe not quick shot. Alright, and then we'll have you just attack through. I think that's still the best thing you can do, Nefia. And Gunnar, you can move forward. Stop them from getting back here to Ife. Still not any good cover positions to get you in. Let's just pull you back a step. Call it good enough. Yeah. I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get. Everyone's attacked. We don't have a demoralize going. So this is gonna be a painful turn. Okay, you were stunned. Tactical move to get behind us. That's not ideal. And I am demoralized, unfortunately. So quick shot won't be ideal. When I could use my ranging shot to give me attack bonus, so then I could quick shot, but it doesn't feel great. I could technically move you forward and not use any shouts. Take them out. You've gotten your major shouts out.
Men, you should see your face.
It's not ideal, but it is what it is. You go here, get a shot off on them. Nefia, you attack through again. You're stunned. Let's go with the 1-2 on you, Leofwick. Did you do no damage to him or his shield? What is Shield Master? Does that mean that you just don't... Shield's impervious to damage? Well, darn. So you've got a 90... No. 100% chance to block. You have a 100% chance to block. And when you block, your shield takes no damage. Well, that's something I probably should have read first. How about that? Huh. Oh well, we are winning. That's what matters. Move Roskva up a tiny bit more because I'm expecting healing to be needed soon. Yeah. Alright, Neffy will be able to stab through again. Missed on a quick shot. Missed on another quick shot. Perfect. Ooh.
You bastard!
That was just a crit, not a stun, right? Good. Oh, you moved out of the way, so I can't do the stab through. Well, darn. Alright. Let's shield hook you. I want you out of here. Then while we focus on you, we'll go to non-lethal because you're a good guy and I feel bad about killing you. So we'll use our other 1-2 now. Actually, let's look at what our archers can do. Yeah, okay, never mind. With your shield out of the way, shouldn't have any concern. Alright, you are down. Turn lethal back on. Neffia could get here and stab through them, which is very tempting. So with that in mind, Gunnar, you take out the rogue. Then Neffia, go here where, yes, you're flanked. Stab through. How much damage would you do here? Enough to kill. Let's see. So they have just 4 characters left. They've got their healer, spear user, an archer, and who else? Oh no, reinforcements in 4 turns, not 4 people left. Okay. Yeah, we'll step you to here, because I don't need to worry about attacks opportunity from their bow-using healer. You take out their spearman. Perfect. We'll go with switching your weapons back, and then a demoralize. Their archer's demoralized, their healer isn't, but I don't particularly care. Nefia forward to there. Gunner, we'll just put you adjacent to their healer. I think that's basically all of us moved. I'll call that good. I still don't know how to open the gate, but I'm hopeful that it'll be obvious when we get adjacent to it. That was a really long shot for being demoralized. Alright, so for myself, I'll take the shot to finish you off. 95%. The Nefia, you don't get the kill there. You would also not quite get it. If I had you charge, does that change things? Not really. Alright, you step here and finish them off. That's all the enemies down. Can you do anything about this door? Yes. So Grain and 3 others have joined our team. And we are not fighting out here. So we need to actually get back in. Right, this was enemy line. So the enemies are going to reinforce from this side. So let's get all of our frontliners over here. Possibly do some healing if we need it. I'm just somewhat worried that it's going to be another one of those situations where enemies will reinforce from somewhere random I'm not expecting, rather than through here. Alright, now we have all of you. You are primarily an archer, yes? Grain, please let me click on you. No. What? I had that highlighted, which should... You have a spear. It's still highlighted, awkwardly. I think I broke the game. Because it's in the highlighting characters mode, but not actually. There we go. Nope. Ablin? Wasn't Ablin the one that we fought at the town? Is there another Ablin? There is. You're Ablin. Can you please go away? There we go. Okay. It unbroke, so you've got a spear. So we're gonna want to put you on the front lines. Or maybe not front lines, but fronter lines. I don't know what all of this fighting sound is. I'm worried I'm wrong, and they're not going to come from that side, because we can hear fighting here. But I think this is the Pictish side of the... Pictavia's side of the wall. And this is the Northumbrian side of the wall, so the reinforcements should come from here, I think. So you who I've selected, you also have a shield and sword. So let's move you forward towards the front. Then you are cleric, so we'll want you more tucked away in the back. Lastly, you have a bow, so also tucked away more in the back. And then Roskva, anyone need healing? Adis could use some. Can't get to her though. No reason to do a shout when we have 3 more turns. Let's just move you like there. That's 1 turn. We'll run you to the front because you've got a shield. Run you forward. You can take a step, do some healing.
Need a hand? Much better.
Then go back into cover while you finish running up here. Then want you behind the front lines because you've got a spear. Nefia also has a spear, but her spear hurts our front lines, which is a bit dangerous. That's all of our melee people up at the front, which is what we were wanting. And our archers can be back here. I guess I'll just sort of tuck you in there. So what do you have going on? Basically nothing, actually. You've got a heal. I guess while we're waiting, I'll have you use one of your heal charges on Nefia.
Thank you.
Then you... Yeah, you also don't have anything really to do with your moves. Same with you, Gunnar. You could do some shouts, but there's no need at the moment. I could do some healing as well. Just to make sure that we're all topped off before the fight starts.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think something like that's probably as good as we're gonna get. We could also possibly use some of our items, like the caltrops, grease pots. Except I don't know that they're gonna come through here. I just feel like it's the most logical. If they don't, I'm super poorly organized. None of you have items. Let's pull you back. You can ready. You don't have a ready. You have a protect. Right, ready is a sword move. I don't know. Might as well defend. So you also don't have a ready or a defend. That's fine. And then for our archers, we can have interrupt ready. Yeah. I mean, I could also... Might as well throw you on interrupt. I bet your sling is terrible. And then same with you, Roskva. Actually, we'll put venomous on her bow because she's right there. I don't know if arrive in one turn means they're arriving right now. Yes. And they are arriving through that... Hello? What part of my front line did you think you were allowed to just run through without consequence? The whole point of creating a front line was to stop them. All of our interrupts failed. Alright, Nephia's stunned. Yeah, that was all a whole bunch of BS. Do they have two people in this one square? I assume you're actually in that square. And by square, I mean hex. What do we do about all of this BS? Because my front line was supposed to protect my back line, and they just ignored it. How much damage do you do? Not very much. And you also aren't going to do much. You can just take out this one. I want this guy that's on Alfbjorn out of the way. But I don't know how to make that happen well. Get rid of you. You have a shield. You could target the one up front, doing a little bit. You would have to move, but you can to target them. You could step forward and pull their shield out of the way. Let's have Gunnar just do a heavy hit on you. And then you could follow up and finish them off. Then you can step forward and pull their shield out of the way. Perfect. You have such terrible aim. We'll use your ranging shot because we've got these enemies that aren't probably going to be moving much. So might as well get all of our archers a bonus on attacking them. Now you can do your quick shot. Yeah, I wish I could heal Nephia up. Not sure I'm going to make that happen. Yeah, and you don't have any sort of long-range heal as a different type of healer than us, unfortunately. So if I have you step over, now you've got the shot here. That drops you. You've got 67% block. Mm-hmm. I could move around and heal, taking an attack of opportunity. I don't really want to take an attack of opportunity. You do 43 to 49 damage. Should be fine. I could run you by. You've got a shield with a good block chance, 80%. Let's run you by to provoke the attack of opportunity. That's the call.
Good hit. Not good enough.
Alright, that's that. Then I can step forward to here. And do a heal.
Thank you.
I was tempted to use Roskva to unstun her. But I don't think her one attack is that critical right now. Demoralize. Probably just give us some DR. And then you haven't taken a turn yet. Who are you? Right, the other healer. Kind of forgot about you. You are somewhat worthless. I mean that in the nicest way possible. I mean, take the shot. Okay. Let's have one of my melee characters get into melee with their archer. You have 23 health left, so I think you're going to die automatically at the end of your turn. But you'll be able to do something on your turn. So I'll move gunner adjacent so that you'll probably waste your turn on a tactical move and then die. Then you can step back there to get the flanking bonus. That seems reasonable. Resisted stun. Perfect. And you did waste your turn on a tactical move. As did you. And did you die from the poison? Not quite. You have 5 hit points left. Shame. Well, you're not going to last much longer. Let's have you pull the shield out of the way. Let's leave my people over there who are better positioned to chase down those targets. Alright, that's you down. You are in half cover, so if I could get an archer over here, I could take the shot. Alfbjorn, you're an archer. Not quite a kill, unfortunately. Roskva can't poison at this point. Fire arrow. There you go. That'll solve that. Gunnar, can you... You cannot chase them. Not that I think it matters. They're probably just going to die on their own. But you can stop them from running farther this way. So they'll be forced to backpedal. We'll go with physical resistance, not that it really matters. Nefia actually might be able to stab them. Yeah. That solves that problem. There you go. I'm just going to end the turn. I don't know what you're going to do on your turn, but it doesn't really matter. Then you'll die to the poison. There's victory. Well done, team. No major injuries, no degraded equipment. Grain stands over the beaten form of Leofric. The champion of Leofric is badly wounded, but he breathes. He put up a good fight. Gotta hand it to him. I mean, you didn't even see the fight. He was down before you got in here. End it then. There's no use in mocking me. But mocking your enemy is half the fun of winning. We not mock you, Leofric. Grain is right, you fought well. Or just as you wish, kill him. You fought well. Now, Ethelred is all that stands between you and Northumbria's throne. You put him on that throne, and I'm certain you can just as easily take it away from him. Sounds like you've grasped the general idea. What shall we do with you, Leofric? You must die, we kill him, or take him captive. He only served as king. Grain snaps her fingers, and two of her warriors carefully lift Leofric and take him away out of your sight. He'll live. Again, he might be unhappy when Perth, Pictavia, I guess, rules over Northumbria because he is sworn to serve the king of Northumbria. But when it's all one land, does he have enough honor to serve the ruler of that land? Because he didn't particularly care who was king, just sworn to serve Northumbria. And when Northumbria is part of Pictavia, can he overcome his pride and serve honorably whoever is king of then Pictavia? Because that would be best for him. 4 hours later, Constantine arrives with the main force. Grain returns from directing the refortification of the castle. Our king has arrived. He's asking for you. Alright, well, we've got to do a bunch of looting first. Because we had a lot of fighting here. And unfortunately, because we let him live, we don't get to loot Leofric. And I'm sure he had some good gear. Or at least better than average. I doubt they would have just had him be one of the empty bodies that gives nothing. I could be wrong. Alright, one more over here, and then I think that's everything. Yeah, everything inside. We already looted everything back there. Oh, speaking of things inside, how do we get up here? Those things are outside. Work with me, camera. Valuables and slingstone. A pretty decent sling with more accuracy. Yeah, that's way better than what you were using. That's garbage, 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 garbage. Those aren't terrible, but I'm guessing compared to what we have. Yeah, terrible. And then broad Danax. You're the only real Danax user we've got. And yeah, that's also garbage. I like keeping the ones with names. I don't know. Feels right to not just tear apart some sort of like special named item, but things that are just generic. I'm fine with just destroying. But that's that for looting. And I think we will save the looting this outside and talking to Constantine for next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.